So our second structure for today will be this one: together with, in addition to, as well as, in collaboration with. So these four different structures, they almost mean one and the same when used within a sentence. So take note that together with, in addition to, as well as, and in collaboration with can replace the word and mostly in sentences. So when you are trying to talk about two different ideas are doing the same thing, or let me say two different people or two different objects doing the same thing, we can use together with, in addition to, or as well as, or in collaboration with, just as the same way we use the word and. Now there are only certain rules that you need to understand when using these structures within a sentence or inside a sentence. Now take note of the words together goes with, then in addition to, three words here, as well as three words, in collaboration with also three words. So now let's have an example on this one. So our first example will be both John and Mary, both John and Mary were intelligent. Both John and Mary were intelligent. Full stop. Both John and Mary were intelligent. Then begin John, comma, as. Okay. So sometimes the question may be like this. They will just say begin John as. So now take note that whenever you are using these structures, you should have two commas within that sentence where as well as, in addition to, or together with, or in collaboration with is being used. So now we have this sentence: both John and Mary were intelligent. Now we are asked to relate this sentence using as, okay? As well as. So since you learn this, just know that when you see a statement or a sentence begin with a certain subject, they put a comma, then they say as, or they say together, or in addition, you should write it in this way. So we have John, comma, as, so know that it will be John, comma, as well as. Okay, you mentioned the second subject. So the second subject there is what? Mary. Mary is the second subject. So we have Mary there. Make sure that you capitalize the first letter of every name. Then after you mention the second subject, you put a comma. Okay, we are saying after you mention the second subject, you put another comma. So having done that, we are remaining with were intelligent. We are remaining with were intelligent. So the preposition that you put after the second comma should refer or should sound well when read with the first subject, or it should correspond with the first what? Subject. So you can't say John were intelligent. So this were will change to was. Hence you have John was intelligent. So we include that John was intelligent. Even put a full stop. So under this structure, when you forget these two commas, just know that you have a zero. You forget a full stop there, you also get a zero. If you forget one comma from the two commas, you get half a tick. Okay, now when a particular expression in a sentence is put between two commas, just understand that that part of the sentence is almost removed. So if we were to read John was intelligent, it is making sense. Than John were intelligent. It doesn't make sense. Okay. So now let's have the second example. So this second example will come from 2020 G12. To come from 2020 G12, which is internal. So this is the example that we have. The head teacher and all the prefects are attending a meeting. The head teacher and all the prefects are attending a meeting. So take note that the word head teacher, it's a single word. There are not two words, but head teacher, head and teacher, they're joined together. Then the sentence begins, the head teacher, comma, as. Okay. So try this one. You can pause the video. You try this one out. Then you continue watching it to see the final answer. Okay, so the answer to this one will be, so the head teacher there, our second subject from there is what? The prefect or the prefects. So our answer will be the head teacher, comma, as, since they started with as, we'll continue with that one, as well as who, or the prefect or the prefects. So all the prefects. So we've mentioned the second subject. What should we do? We put another comma. Then the preposition there should refer to the first subject, which is the head teacher. So now we are remaining with are attending a meeting. Can you say the head teacher are attending a meeting? Absolutely not. Why? Because the head teacher is alone. They are not a lot. It is a single word. So this are will change to is. Hence it will be the head teacher, comma, as well as all the prefects, comma, is attending a meeting. Full stop. So the head teacher is attending a meeting which is read as in full, the head teacher, comma, as well as all the prefects, comma, is attending a meeting. So if you want, you can use together with, you can use in addition to. So in place of as well as, we can say this, the head teacher, comma, in addition to all the prefects, comma, is attending a meeting. Or the head teacher, comma, together with all the prefects, comma, is attending a meeting. Or the head teacher, comma, in collaboration with all the prefects, comma, is attending a meeting. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and also leave a comment. Thank you so much.